Hello and welcome back. I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our Factorio Bob's mods with the other thing as well. I could have sworn I shifted you down by one. Why are you not... oh, it's a Mark 1 Roboport. No wonder. That would explain it. I'm lacking a lot of the things that I need to make stuff. Some of the stuff that I dropped off is apparently useful. I'm not going to pick all of it up. I think it's just the batteries. We don't have any batteries. We had some glass. The robots are really far behind on everything right now. Huge inserters in those big chests. It's kind of funny. Alright, so we have some stack filter inserters. Let's go ahead and cordon off our slag. I think I'd rather do these, let's see, it's a 7x7 entity and I've got a 6x6 entity adjacent to it. I've upgraded most of these things, except I haven't done these two. Okay, I don't think that the Bobmonium is supposed to go in there. I did a bit of this between episodes, basically. Functioning as a massively effective, very fast robot. Doesn't matter, I'm gonna clear that out again in a second. Alright, I need the warehouse. Next time, just use the warehousing mod from the start. I'm gonna go ahead and say I never want to see these things again. Okay, so these guys don't have slag, but they produce a lot of crushed stone. So much crushed stone that I definitely don't want to use, I do not want to use... I don't know. This is going to be a slag filter inserter. We're going to use the belt. Let's run these two together, combine in the center. That way we don't have to worry about near-handedness or not. Where do we want to send the slag? I mean, for now, I want the slag to just all go into one storage area. I don't particularly know where. Well, you know what? That's not true. I do know where I want it to go. I want it to go to the area that processes slag. Even if it's going to take some belting, I think we do it. I also think I still need to solve the battery problem so that I can get some solar so that we can actually have enough power to run this factory, because we're clearly not even able to keep the darn lights running. Uh-oh, now that is bad. That means that we actually have a fuel shortage. Crap, where's the car? That's right, I remember seeing the coal deposits down to 8.3%. 37... There's 40,763 coal, being only mined at 12 per minute. Something weird is going on with coal. From one problem to the next, right? Now, I do have another mod that I haven't used yet called Sticky Signs, where you can actually leave a sign on the ground as a reminder for yourself or a message to other players. So if I get confused about what I'm supposed to be working on, I can have little notes to myself. I want to get rid of all of the sapphirite silos on the whole map. I'm very excited to delete that mod at some point. Okay, the issue is we have just not had enough power to keep the furnaces running. Like, the inserters slowed down so much that there was an actual... I'm so far negative on power that they just don't function. Sweet. And our reserves of coal are almost gone. So we're gonna have to set up a train depot for trains. Sorry, for coal. And also, I need to really get some of that solar going. There's this handy little thing you can do in Auto Trash now where you can actually have a keybind to auto-fill a placed entity instead of only having it do it when it's already... Instead of having it do it only as you place the entity, you can also do it while they are already placed, like this. And what I did is I changed the keybind for connect and disconnect train, because I never used that button. And now I use the G key to give, is my mental way of remembering. To give items, I give with G. These should be upgraded. They should be requesters. Maybe this is an example where it would make sense to use the smaller ones, just because it'd be a whole lot easier to fit them in there, versus upgrading everything else and changing everything. For now, we'll just throw the coal that we have in there, and we've got a few minutes, basically, until power is completely screwed again. Well, it's not even true. I'm going to run out of power just based on the fact that we have no reserves. And the coal deposit's at 40,000 units. And we need that coal to make carbon and stuff. And I need batteries. I need batteries for power. We need batteries. At the very least, I could put some solar grids down so that we have... You know what? We can do that. We can do that right now. Let's go do that. Get the solar grids going. In fact, yes, I'm going to drive over here. I'm going to drive right over here right now. I'm going to pick up all these things that we have. Only 53. Sweet. Because now there's not enough steel. How on earth is there no steel? Oh my god, I'm a dummy. So I didn't upgrade it appropriately. There's plenty of steel. We have some batteries coming out again. Hold on, that's not true. All batteries right now are being sent towards science. The science belt is almost full. Okay, so soon batteries will start going towards accumulators. But we have some of these things. Still don't know why advanced logistics system's not working, but whatever. We're gonna copy the layout for the smaller Roboport thing and start with that. I'm gonna need some of these. What are the robots doing right now? There are none logistics, and all of the construction robots are free. There's something, some task somewhere. It's not that they're building things that they're not supposed to. Right, I was gonna work on this now that we have the power. I think I want to change this over to the bigger ones. Okay, let's get started here. So you're gonna go here. We don't have any accumulators, but that's okay. We want to get just the solar started for now. I'm gonna do the diagonal solar grid setup is the plan. And then eventually, once we've solved this power issue, and I feel like I have time to work on it, I will try to do a further upgrade. Whatever. We'll get started with what we can. Those are some serious power issues right there. They're trying to help. It's nice of them. Okay, and then that little grid there is going to be accumulators. Since I don't actually have roboports on me, I can actually try to keep on making this thing, even though we don't have the components necessary. It'd also be a lot simpler probably to just go and import the damn thing, but... Okay, accumulators. Need to get some accumulators. I love squeak through. Let me walk right through there. That's great. Where did I leave my car? There it is. We may have some of these. No, not a single battery has made it over there. Well, fine. I'm stealing some of these then. Just gonna make a couple in my pocket, darn it. I don't think that lined up properly. Oh. Okay, I need one more solar panel to go there. And I think that is a pretty good copy there. Now we just need a regular roboport. Or it's just a little bit of steel. It's the only thing that I'm missing. Are we not actually adding steel to the network, or am I just getting... Oh, I'm well out of the way. Well out of the area. Okay, so roboport goes here. Roboport? There he is. Not there. Right there. Take a snapshot of this guy. We'll rotate it. I'll clear it. Make another one. And then what I want to do is place 2 more. I don't actually, I mean, obviously we're not going to have the components for all this right now, but... Basically, what I wanted to do is I want to get this snapshot. I like squares. We do want to use the diagonal layout, but we want to use squares. That is my new fangled thing. Now, before you go and say, oh, this is a swastika, No, it doesn't. Just because it's got to include entities, include tiles. Oh, that's interesting. There's some brick in there. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna call this the solar grid. Save it. Add it. Done. Is there any issue with building it here? Yes, I think so. It's very big. Just imagine how big it's going to be when we start using the larger tier roboports. I don't know. Is there's gonna? I'm gonna need to like find a console command just to zoom out far enough to use the damn thing. It's huge, freaking huge. Okay, this robotic network is too far away. Let's try. Our construction range is pretty good, but it's nowhere near high enough to actually get this thing built right here. I think we kill the whole thing again. And I mean, we could do power above the bus. There's probably never going to be anything in up there in that area. We're down to 9.3 megawatts while I've been working on this project, but well, you know, I mean, hopefully the, how did I end up with another free blueprint? I didn't make it close enough to connect the networks, did I? Shoot. We do need these networks to be connected if we want the robots to be able to do anything out there. Build it there. Let's connect a power thing right about here. We'll put down the first roboport ourselves. Hundreds and hundreds of objects are missing for construction. Yes, I know you're going to need some roboports. I'll have to build them for you because I don't think they're automated yet. Also, with the factory only doing like 9 megawatts right now, it's pretty likely that robots are going to run out of power. Well, thank you for all the steel. It's nice of you. I'm lacking some circuits. Advanced circuits. Not that kind. That kind. There's the car. Should really pick that up. Okay, for power, we were making a small... Look at them breaking off. They're like, ah, we're trying, boss. We can't do it. Okay, fine. Give up. We give up. They're gonna drain all the rest of the power of my factory, aren't they? Well, the solar's already kicking in. It's doing a little bit of power. 4 whole megawatts. Wow. It's not very much, is it? We were making some solid fuel somewhere around here. Let's go grab the solid fuel and throw it into the power area. Or if it wasn't here, it was somewhere. I know we were doing some solid fuel production. You should be a requester chest. I'm like 100% sure I was doing some solid fuel somewhere. With none coal, though, we're gonna have none of that stuff. And this has all dried up because there's no... Okay, we are burning through our backlog of iron ore now. There is no crushed sapphirite. How is it that there's no sapphirite coming in? Because these chests are completely full of Givolite ore. Completely... No, it's not true. Alright, so... What happened to the sapphirite deposit? There's something wrong up that station. Let's bring him home and then we'll go check it out. Alright, well, I don't know what to tell you. We're gonna have to solve a whole bunch of problems here. Power's probably the first priority. But, we'll see. I'm gonna look for that solid fuel. And I'll see you again in the next episode. I'm gonna take a break here. See you in a little bit.